Hi, my name is Lieutenant Kyle Dixon with the Tri-Township Fire Protection District, and this is our 2024 F550 with a customized Knapheide platform and toolboxes. Let's take a look. So in this first compartment here on the driver's side, the bottom is a pull-out tray that we use to put an assortment of tool bags. This first box here is a crossover box. So it's a through and through box, so we have access from both sides, but we have tool bags in here with an assortment of tools, including screwdrivers, hammers, socket sets, anything you'd find in a normal toolbox. The second shelf contains 1.5 inch attack hose pack. Again, it's a through and through box, so we can have access to this from either the driver's side or the passenger side of the truck. Top shelf here is our 2.5 inch bundle that we would use to supply this truck with water. So we move back to compartment number 2 on the driver's side. These are our SCBAs, or self-contained breathing apparatus, that the firefighters don for hazardous conditions such as vehicle fires or structure fires. But these compartments are all fitted with adjustable shelves, so we can either raise or lower the shelves, or we can remove the shelves completely, dependent on what we want to store in these compartments. So this truck is a 2024 F550 crew cab, so we have the ability to haul up to 5 firefighters on this truck. However, in order to have enough air packs across our entire fleet of fire apparatus, we were limited to 2 on this truck, but knowing that 2 was a minimum, we wanted to outfit this truck with 2. And with also the understanding that there are other tasks at the emergency scenes that firefighters could be doing that don't require the use of a SCBA. Up top here, on each side of the truck, the driver and the passenger side, we have these Fire Tech brow lights that are a combination flood and spotlights that provide scene lighting for us during the nighttime hours. The last compartment on the driver's side is our fire extinguishers. The silver ones are our water cans. The red here is your typical ABC fire extinguisher. The water cans here have 2.5 gallons of water in them that are pressurized, that we would use to put out a trash fire or put out small timber fires, small grass fires. They have shoulder straps here that we're able to sling across our shoulder, across our back, to make it easier to carry. So you'll see that each compartment has LED compartment lights. There's strips on the front and the back and on the top, so that we're able to provide light in the compartments so that we can see what equipment we're after and get it out of the compartment to use. As we move around the back of the truck here, this is our 1 inch flexible hose line, or we refer to it as a reel line. There's 150 feet of hose here that we'll use to extinguish field fires, grass fires, brush fires, illegal trash fires. This is a underbody storage that Knapheide was able to customize for us, and it added some additional storage space for us. We have an assortment of leaf rakes, some other hand tools, and a long spine board that we store underneath there. Underneath the pump and the skid unit, we have these pull-out trays that we have an assortment of axes, trash hooks, pike poles. Again, we knew that storage was going to be a little bit limited on this truck, so we wanted to maximize every opportunity that we had. We knew that we were going to have the ability to get on top of the platform here, whether it was to connect a hose line or perform maintenance or work on the pump. We didn't want it to be large, but we needed something that had solid footing for us. So we worked with Knapheide to design and build a bumper that was solid and that was going to meet our needs. An added bonus here was these step down flexible steps. Because this truck has a high ground clearance, we knew that we were going to have multiple steps in order to get up on top of the platform. So we wanted something that was flexible, that was going to be able to move in case this truck came in contact with the ground. So these steps are flexible and they won't break if they hit something while on scene. So again, these slide out trays, drawers. This one has an assortment of hose, wrenches, rubber mallet, some extra hose in case we need to extend our hose lines. This is our slide-in skid unit. It has these pull-out drawers, has a diesel pump motor on it with a 300-gallon water tank that sits in front of that. We have the ability to run a 2.5 line into this to feed water into it. We also have the ability to run multiple attack lines off of this pump. With this truck being multi-purpose, since we are the water rescue response team for the county, we needed the ability to hook up our boat trailers to respond to bodies of water in the area. So working with Knapheide, they were able to customize and design a reach hitch there for us so that we were able to haul trailers of different sizes and lengths. Of course, we had to have tail lights and brake lights to meet vehicle standards, but we needed them to be protected because of the rough terrain that this truck sees sometimes. So they were able to fabricate this checkerboard design to cover and protect the tail and the brake lights. These are FireTech Junior combination flood spotlights that provide scene lighting for the rear of the truck. They kick on automatically when the truck's put in reverse gear, but we're also able to manually turn them on from a switch inside the cab. On the passenger side of the truck, this rear compartment, again, you can see that we have these aluminum adjustable shelves that we can adjust up or down, or we can remove them if we need to, depending on the size of the equipment. So I have a chainsaw here that we use to remove trees during a brush fire or a fire in the timber. Leaf blower that we use to push the fire back into the burnt part, or it's also handy to use to clear debris from a roadway after a motor vehicle accident. These roll hoses up here are referred to as forestry hose that we're able to attach to our reel line off the rear of the truck so we can extend that hose line greater than 150 feet. Traffic safety codes if we need to block off a roadway or divert traffic. The second compartment here, again, we have the adjustable shelves. This is our TNT combination extrication tool. The extrication tool is multi-purpose. It serves as a cutter and a spreader. So if this truck responds to a motor vehicle accident, they can begin the extrication process. This top shelf here houses some of our emergency medical equipment. This is our AED, this is our KED, this is our portable suction device. Again, this truck's multi-purpose, so it also responds to emergency medical services. The front passenger side of the crossover box, this bottom here is a pull-out tray. So that we can store equipment in it. It recesses back into the crossover box. This is our portable oxygen bag. Knapheide was able to build this tray for us, customize it for us to meet our needs. Again, this is our 1.5 inch bundle of hose on the second shelf. This red bag is our EMS bag. Carries an assortment of equipment that we use on EMS calls. This truck also has what we refer to as a whip line that comes from the front corner of the platform, stretches up here to underneath the front passenger door. The purpose of this line is that who's ever riding in the front passenger seat can take this hose, they can drive the field edge or the timber edge and direct water onto the fire while they're just driving the fire line, and they don't have to walk next to the fire line. So it's a little bit easier on manpower. It also serves as a secondary reel line or booster line. So if this truck is stationary and we're working a fire down in a ditch or a draw or a ravine, that we have 2 hose lines that we can use. While this is just a short 10-foot section, we have the ability with the forestry hose that we carry to extend this hose to reach our destination. We needed something on the front of the truck to be able to mount our emergency lights to. Also something to protect the front of the truck from any tree limbs or other landscape as we're putting out these field and grass fires. We're able to mount our 16,000-pound Warren winch, another FireTech combination flood and spotlight combo here to provide scene lighting on the front. And then on each corner of the bumper are our fan nozzles, which provide a fan of water that comes out both sides to help us knock down that fire as we travel the edge of the field. This completes our front to back, left to right showcase of our 2024 Ford F-550 multi-purpose truck built by Knapheide Manufacturing.